I know that God hasn't left me. I know that he hasn't, and I know that it's a season. It doesn't take away how hard the season is, and it doesn't take away like how hard it is to just stay strong. So let's get into a life update video. I'm not gonna lie, I've been in the trenches. I've been in the trenches. Obviously, I know you guys have seen me do the redundancy videos of like, you know, redundancy survival kit and like things I've learned in redundancy, all that stuff. By the way, I don't feel like those videos have done as well as like my day in the lives. And I decided to switch it up because I thought, is anyone really interested in my day in the life? I'm just an ordinary person and no one even knows me. So I thought I'd switch it up and try and do content that's like informative, things I've learned and things that people can take on. But the views are not saying that you guys want to see that, so maybe I might have to revert back to my day in the life. I do have footage that I haven't posted yet that's old, so I might post that because I don't know, it seems like you guys don't want that. But let me know in the comments. I don't know, I guess maybe some of you guys find it more interesting to watch me faff about around the house, don't know. Anyway, life update, redundancy, how's it going? It's a very weird time, if I'm honest, very weird. So obviously I told you guys that I wanted to take a break and not really look for work, just kind of recuperate. I didn't want to jump right back into a role. Thankfully, my husband allowed me to do that. So I had plans to take July as a break and he said, you know what, I'll give you another month. And I was like, oh, thanks, babe. So did that. Then I started applying for jobs and then I realized, wow, the job market is really, really difficult right now. Like, this is the worst time to be unemployed. If you are secure in your job right now, praise God, okay? Praise God. It's crazy. I've also been getting a lot of like scam jobs, which is so annoying. I'll apply for a job and then 2 days later they'll be like, oh, congratulations, you've been selected for the role. It's fully remote, so no interview required. And I'm thinking, that's just sus. Like, what's going on? Then I'll research the company on Companies House and it's just been created like a day ago. What? Are you all right? So strange. I've just literally been getting scam jobs and I'm just thinking, what am I supposed to do with that? Like, seriously. I'm obviously still trusting God to bring something up. However, I do find myself feeling really worried and kind of, I don't want to say I'm doubting God, but like, I'm just like, God, are you here? Like, are you with me? I know he is. I know his word says that. I am, you know, reading his word over my life despite how I feel. But this morning I was really feeling down and I didn't want to cry because I thought, you know what? I've had enough crying. It's too much now. And also because when I do allow myself to cry and get in that state, like, I don't really have a good day. I'll be honest, I don't have a good day. I feel really unmotivated. I binge eat, watch Netflix. It's not a good day, okay, to be in my feels. So this morning when I woke up feeling like that, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna clean the house. I'm gonna listen to worship music. I started cleaning, then I got tired. I was just like, I don't want to finish this anymore. But anyway, I still have a bag of laundry to put away. I put on worship music this morning. I was being honest with how I felt. I was just like, God, I feel like, I know you're here with me. I know you haven't left me, but I feel like you have. I feel like you're not hearing me. I feel like you're not giving me anything. I feel like you're silent. Does anybody feel like God is silent in their lives right now? I am believing and trusting God for something new and transformative. I just feel like he's not saying anything. I had a strong feeling that I shouldn't apply for jobs and I couldn't tell if that feeling was based on me not wanting to apply for jobs or if God was telling me not to apply for jobs. And I don't know what it is, but I just felt like it wasn't something I should be doing. But obviously I couldn't justify that, right? Because I couldn't say to you that God told me not to apply because he didn't. I'd be lying if I said that. It was just a feeling that I had. But anyway, decided to dismiss that feeling. Now I'm applying for jobs. I'm not getting anything. Like, I'm more than qualified for these roles. Nothing's coming back and I'm like, is this a sign? Is it a sign that I shouldn't be applying? But then I'm like, no, that doesn't make sense because I do need a job. I need these bills to be paid. It's getting to the point where now the redundancy pay is going. There's job seekers allowance, but that's peanuts. They pay you £92 a week and I'm thinking that is like not even a quarter of what I was getting paid before. That's just under £400 a month and I'm just like, bro, I have bills to pay. Yes, my husband can obviously help, but I have my own bills as well to pay that he doesn't. Do you know what I mean? Like, I need to support myself. Oh, and I don't like being idle. I don't like not having things to do. Yes, of course I've got my content and I'm editing, but at the same time I need to save my money and I can't really be spending that much. Saying that, when you see this video, I'll be in Turkey at this point, but that was booked in advance. So yeah, I don't know. I don't really have much to say, guys. I just wanted to kind of be real and honest with you guys about how the job search is going and everything, and it's not going well. I'll be real. I've probably had one callback, but even then I haven't landed an interview yet. I'm even using a website that applies for jobs for you using AI. You basically just specify what kind of jobs you want to apply for and it will find that for you and then send in applications. At first I forgot that I did it because I was waking up to emails saying, oh, thank you for your application. I'm thinking, I did not apply at 3 a.m. in the morning. It's helpful because, you know, I'm applying, the AI is applying, and it's doing what it needs to do. Yeah, I've had a few rejection emails which aren't great. At first I wasn't getting any emails and I was like, gosh, give me something. And then I started getting rejection emails and I was like, oh, okay, eat my words now. I don't know what this time looks like for me. I don't know what the future looks like, and it's very nerve-wracking. I feel uncertain and I'm trying my best to be honest with how I feel with God because yes, I do trust him, but at the same time I'm still worried. I'm still concerned. Like, what am I going to do? Everyone's asking me how the job search is going. It's going. it's going somewhere. I don't know. And then on top of that, all I want to do is my content creation, but because I'm not getting paid for it yet, like I have to apply for jobs that are not in that sector. I think what makes it harder is that I'm filled with anger and frustration, right? Angry that I'm in this situation because it's like, what the hell? And also angry that I'm not getting any interviews or any callbacks or whatever. But then I'm frustrated because it's like, I don't actually want to do these jobs. Like, I don't want to work in corporate. I said to you guys, I don't want to go back into corporate because I felt like it was sucking up my creativity. Since I've been out of it, I've definitely created way more content than I have in God knows how long. But then it's like, I need a job. That's all I have experience in, corporate. So it's like, I need a job because I need money. I'm applying for these jobs, but I don't actually want these jobs because I want to do content creation. But then I'm also annoyed that I'm not hearing back. Do you know what I mean? It's a very, very weird space to be in. The last time I applied for jobs, I was very much okay with having a team assistant role. I was fine with it. Like, this year is the only time that I kind of started taking my content a bit more seriously. I don't know what to do. And people are telling me to be patient. That's what I'm doing. I'm being patient. I have no choice. But I'm just like, oh gosh, give me a break. Give me a break. This morning, my husband could tell that something wasn't right with me, but I didn't want to talk about it. Honestly, I didn't want to talk about it because I thought, what's talking about it going to do? And I felt like if I spoke about it, I'd get upset. Like, he was hugging me and I was holding back the tears. I was holding him back. He was going to work and he was like, are you sure you're okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. He's like, are you sure you don't seem okay? And I'm like, I'm fine. I just had to keep telling myself, I'm fine. Because if I said I wasn't and I stayed silent, I would have just cried. I didn't want him to be worried about me. It's the same old thing, you know? Same old thing, and I just felt like I didn't want to talk about it. It's really hard, and I've never been without a job before. And I just don't really know what to do with myself. Not having any kind of income is so depressing. I went shopping with my sister the other day and I actually window shopped. I didn't buy anything. I tried on things, they all looked fantastic, and I put them right back on the shelf. That for me, first of all, was growth. Like, wow, well done, Debs. And then secondly, I felt really sad. I felt really sad because I literally had to say to myself, I can't afford this. I've used that term before in a way that's like, I have money, but I shouldn't use it for that. But then maybe sometimes I can buy it because it's like, I'm going to get paid next month. But this time, that's not it. And I know there's a lot of people in this situation where they've been redundant. But I'm really struggling, guys. My mental health right now is fine, by the grace of God. I don't know, I've been trying to keep up with my fitness and stuff. This week might be a write-off because I need to pack for my holiday. I haven't packed yet. Oh, I need to do that as well. But I feel like now everything's kind of getting to me to the point that, like, even creating content is really hard. I just don't have the motivation to do it anymore. My timer just went off to take off the heaters. It's so cold in this house, man. It's so cold. I had to put the heaters on. I thought, you know what? I'll time it for an hour and tell my husband the heaters are on for an hour because I'm freezing my nips off. I'm finding it hard to create content. Like, I feel like I'm just reposting the same videos. And then I find myself feeling guilty for feeling that way because the reason why I didn't want to work in corporate anymore was so I can do content. But then if I'm not creating content, what's the point of all this? I have so many questions in my head right now. So many questions as to if what I'm doing is correct. I don't know. I really don't know. See, and this is why I'm even doing this kind of video, because I couldn't even think of anything else to put out there because I'm just like, I just need to come on here and be real and tell you guys how I'm feeling. I don't want to put out a video of how to do XYZ when I'm not really feeling that. Those other videos are pre-recorded. Again, I don't know if you guys find that interesting because I didn't really get much good traction compared to the day in the life videos. I am really trying my best to be strong and to believe that God is going to make a way, because I believe that he will. And I believe that he is working in the background. And just because I can't see him working, it doesn't mean that he's left me. But it definitely feels really, really hard. Didn't want to cry today. Oh my gosh, where's the tissue? Where's the flipping tissue? It's actually so hard, guys. Like, I've got so much tissue. What's going on? It's really hard to stay strong and positive, especially because, like, I'm known as somebody that's a bubbly and... flip's sake. This is the second time I'm crying on the internet. Oh my gosh, what is this? I know that God hasn't left me. I know that he hasn't, and I know that it's a season. But it doesn't take away how hard the season is. And it doesn't take away, like, how hard it is to just stay strong. Like, I know, you know, I'm grateful for all the support of people saying that it's going to work out. It's just a season. God is working through it. Yeah, he is. But I still feel sad. I still feel useless that I don't have a job. Do you know what? Like, and the thing is, like, I'm used to, like, having multiple things on the go, doing things and, like, you know, working around work or whatever. And now that's taken away. Like, I'm grateful that my husband can, you know, support us and stuff, but, like, that's also a burden on him. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like I'm just feeling so many different things. And I still feel like I'm still also battling with, like, feeling guilty about this whole situation. Like, I find myself blaming me for being in this situation because of what I said a week before I got made redundant. If you're not familiar, I said that corporate was sucking the creativity out of me, and then a week after I got made redundant. And I know that, you know, if God wants to do something, he'll do it, but like I feel like people were making comments on my video saying like, be careful what you pray for, be careful what you ask for. And it's like, I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask to be in the situation. And it's like, to see those comments, it's like, I already feel guilty. I don't need you to be saying that. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure they didn't say it with an intention, but like, I already feel guilty for being in this situation. I feel like I've brought it on myself, and I've been trying so hard with like daily declarations and stuff. But the last couple of weeks, like, I haven't been doing it because I'm just like, do I believe what I'm saying? Do you know what I mean? Like, do I really believe what I'm saying? And I don't know, man. And I think it's really hard to sit with this because, yes, this could have obviously been God's plan for whatever. But if this is happening because I said that, it's like, wow, okay. There's a bunch of other things that I've said that are positive. Why am I not rich? I don't even want to be rich. That's the thing. I don't even want to be rich. I just want to be wealthy. I want to be well off, you know, like... I just need a break, man. I need something. Anything. Like, I need some light at the end of the tunnel. And I feel like when God is quiet, when he's not saying anything, yes, of course, okay, I can be still. But it's like, I also feel like I should be applying. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if what I'm saying is making sense. But yeah, obviously I appreciate everyone that's like checked in and stuff. It's just not great. It's not great, but yeah, I don't want to cry on here anymore because that's embarrassing. A lot of me is saying just cut this out and just chop it at where I started crying or whatever, or just before I started crying. But the fact of the matter is I'm going to have some down days, and since I'm doing content, I'll let you guys in on some of those down days, you know? Hopefully I'll be coming back on here with a testimony real soon. I just need some light at the end of the tunnel, but please do keep me in your prayers, guys. I know that God is with me in this dark, dark time, and everything will work out. Everything will work out. The bills will be paid. Everything will work out by the grace of God. Ciao.